my god, and the wizard's gonna speak in Russian.
In Russian?
It's gonna speak Russian.
You know Russian?
I know how to translate things on Google. I know how to use a Russian accent.
Yeah, but can you pronounce it properly?
I'm actually really good at pronouncing foreign languages. It's actually just always been a skill I've had. I don't know very good at it.
I guess that would add to the what the fuck factor.
Exactly. Like, he just never speaks until, like, 5 minutes in, and then he speaks Russian, and you're like, well, okay. Like, you're already thrown off that he's the wizard, and he's dressed like a ninja. Then you're like, oh, he's using guns, that's cool. And then Russian.
Or like a zesty Latino lover.
And he's got a sword on his back, and he draws it, and he's, in a sword fighting pose, like he's about to fight somebody. And then that turns into a gun.
Cut away, cut back, gets an assault rifle.
Like, he does this really awkward pose with the sword, like he's holding it with both hands, and then it turns into a shotgun. Shoots the guy. Or like, it turns into a shotgun, and the guy's like, he goes back to the guy, and he's got a bulletproof vest on out of nowhere. He goes back to the shotgun, and it shoots flames.
I approve.
Or like, it goes back to him with the shotgun, then he moves it slightly, it turns into a rocket launcher, and the guy's like, and then it shoots flames.
Out of the tip of the grenade.
Yes. Pulls the trigger, and the grenade moves forward slightly so that it's sticking out, and then it shoots flames. This is gonna require so much editing, but it's gonna be so great.
I want to involve like small animals or something, or just like little rubber.
Yeah,
like they did with the rubber
like
snake.
The bricks hit the guys, but they're really styrofoam bricks. So the guys pick them up, and then it turns into like, I don't know, an alligator. But now it's starting to sound too magic.
Yeah.
We can't do too many of those turns into things.
Well, then let's not call him the wizard, but keep the ninja and the random stuff.
Alright, so what's he gonna be called?
The Masked Avenger. Only you're dressed like a ninja, but with no mask whatsoever.
Call him the Blademaster, and he never cuts anybody with a blade.
I guess that fits pulling out a sword and turning into a shotgun.
We'll call him the American Blademaster.
The North American Blademaster.
Dressed as a ninja, speaking Russian, shooting people. Never once does he cut anybody. And instead of pulling out a wand and stabbing somebody with it, he, pulls out a gun and stabs somebody. Yeah, he'll shoot a bunch of people with a pistol, and there'll be one guy left, and he'll pull the trigger and it'll click, and the guy will be like, "Huh," and then he'll just stab him with the gun.
Without a bayonet.
Yes, no bayonet, it's a pistol.
Stabs him with the barrel of it.
Yeah, just stabs him into the gut with the gun. They're like 10 feet away, and the guy's like, and then suddenly gun in stomach.
What if we call him the Puerto Rican Blademaster and he speaks Russian?
Well, then we're getting racist. At least with Italian Spider-Man, they made everyone speak Italian.
Or how about you dress like a ninja, except for the head, and instead of the ninja mask, you just wear the eye mask, the stereotypical superhero eye mask.
How about instead of a mask, I wear a cowboy hat? And the running gag will be that it never comes off. It can be upside down and it just stays. I'm gonna get punched in the stomach and my hat's gonna go flying.
And you can see the string that's attached to it.
Yeah. And that just makes me lose my shit. We can have someone, above me, and the hat is attached to a string. I get punched in the stomach, and they just dangle the hat like a foot above my head for a good few seconds. And then they set it back down on top of my head. Who's gonna be the villain? Like the main villain? Who's gonna be the Captain Maximum? I want him to be dressed like a hockey player. Just for no reason. Like specifically a hockey goalie.
Emperor or something.
And at one point, the American Blademaster will have Emperor goalie.
Emperor Ted.
No. It's gonna be Emperor Touchdown. At one point, American Blademaster's gonna have Emperor Touchdown on the ground. He's gonna take the goalie mask off, and it's gonna be the Blademaster. And Blademaster reaches up and takes off his cowboy hat, and it's Emperor Goalie. And they just look at each other for a minute, and then I don't know where to go from there. They put each other's hat and mask back on, and they're back to normal.
I kind of want to be the Emperor Touchdown, just so that I can stick my gut out and be funny.
You want to be Emperor Touchdown?
Maybe the hockey mask, but I want to wear something else as the outfit.
I want current working title Emperor Touchdown to always be wearing ice skates, but he can always skate around. In scenes where he's moving, we just don't shoot his feet, and he's just wearing rollerblades, or he's just not wearing skate. Like, so he's always able to skate like there's ice. I want one of your henchmen to wear a ballerina costume, or at the very least a tutu. You can just like throw down a basketball and a guy in football pads shows up. Throw a hockey puck and it's a guy in normal clothes with a baseball bat. Like, your henchmen are sports-related guys, but they're completely unprepared for their sport. They just have, like, the bare minimum requirements.
This is Emperor ESPN 2.
Emperor Sports Center. And his minions, the sports authorities. I love the idea of getting minions that are not related to the item you threw.
Okay, now what's his goal?
It's the big white thing behind him with the red outline. He should just be an amalgamation of every type of sport equipment there is. He's got the hockey goalie mask and football pads and like a basketball jersey. Or like basketball shorts, and his shirt will be like, I don't know, different. We'll call him the referee. That's so perfect. Oh, that's it. That's what it is. He's the referee. You are now the referee. You are the proverbial referee to my American Blademaster. Let's see. The referee is stealing...
Cheerleaders?
No. It's gotta be something ridiculous.
I was gonna say stealing bars of soap from Bath and Body Works, but I don't think they'd let us in.
No, definitely not dressed the way we will be. Oh my god, instead of throwing different sports equipment, you should throw pom-poms and that makes your minions appear.
Oh, I want him to have a scene similar to the choke scene in Italian Spider-Man. I want him to explode into something ridiculous.
He explodes and a bunch of sports balls drop down. And then American Blademaster will be like, well, referee, it looks like your balls have dropped. At the end of the film, he's going to take his goalie mask off, and there's going to be an alien head underneath it. And Blademaster's going to be like, oh my god. And the referee will be like, just kidding. And he'll take the alien mask off, and it'll be a ghost Native American. And then he'll beam up to a spaceship.
The referee needs a code to take over the world.
Yeah, I like the code. And also the referee speaks a different language that is not English, but is also not Russian.
Portuguese?
Yeah, he'll speak Portuguese. So learn how to pronounce Portuguese. Or no, he'll speak Spanish. That's easier. But they always understand each other perfectly. Like, they have full conversations where there's no question that they know what each other's saying. Okay, so Dallas is going to be a henchman, and since he can't keep a smile off of his face in any scene I'm in or around, we're going to put a muzzle on him. He's going to play every henchman. They're all going to be dressed differently, but they're all going to have the same muzzle.
Dallas is the foot.
Yes, he is the foot. What about Theo?
Theo will be the bystander that dies during a battle, but always comes back to die again.
Yeah.
He's the Kenny. He liked the idea, the Pokey movie idea, of being the guy that dies, so I'm sure he'll like this.
We could have Jake be the president or something, the one that's keeping the code. That'll be the one thing about the referee. He does not wear a referee shirt.
Yeah, everything but.
He's every sport
A
but
football
referee.
jersey with pads.
No football jersey.
Tennis shorts.
What's his weapon gonna be?
I think it's obvious that it's a golf club. Or no. What's that one game that they always used to make?
His weapon is a nunchucks.
No,
Yes.
I have one even better. What's that one game that we always used to play at elementary school? It was like the scoop with the wiffle ball in it that you throw it back and forth to the other person.
My roommate actually just bought that like a week ago for him and his son.
That scoop could be his weapon.
No, that's...
And he can use it to fling like grenades.
That's horribly dumb.
Exactly.
No, I mean, that's not even funny dumb. A paperclip bow that shoots paperclip arrows.
And it's bent in such a way to where the point of the arrow is actually an elbow bend of the actual thing.
Of course. And he'll have one where it's like the point of it is actually a little corkscrew spiral that's attached to a super long string, and he uses it as a grappling hook. He shoots it into a wall and starts climbing the string. How about a sock full of quarters? Sock filled with bars of soap.
A sock filled with the world's most painful water balloon.
He throws frozen water balloons.
They pop and you just see this chunk of ice.
Yeah. We could actually do that because you just fill up a water balloon, freeze it, untie it, put a little bit more water in it so it's slightly bigger so it'll pop. But it'll still have the giant ice chunk. It's called the surprise attack water balloon. Oh no, a water balloon. Oh shit, now. Like, he'll have different types of water balloon, and each one is named way different than what it is, except for the surprise attack water balloon.
For every weapon that he brings out, he has to reach into the front of his pants to get.
Like, he'll have the poison gas water balloon. It'll be a water balloon filled with nails. The helium water balloon. It's a water balloon full of rocks.
Poison gas water balloon. Oh man, that'll be lucky to leave the hand.
The friendly water balloon has a gun in it. When the balloon explodes, the gun fires. The pacifist balloon, bang!
All of these things are like kept in his pants that you do not tell the difference until he reaches for it.
It's his utility thong.
It's a utility sport cup.
Yes, his utility cup.
They're just sharing a space with my junk.
Awful lot of room in there, referee. And at one point he's gonna get, like before this, he's gonna get kicked in the junk. And you just see a bunch of water and like different weapons like nails and screwdrivers falling out of his shorts.
That'll be the death of him. That's the final blow.
Secret attack, backfire!
He coughs up nails and rocks and ice blocks.
That'll be how he kills him. Like he's gonna pull out a gun and then just kick him in the balls. Or it'll be the one time he pulls out a sword and actually looks like he's gonna use it, and then just kicks him in the balls. I learned my sword skills from my father, the magician. He'll be dressed like a wizard, but with a magician's top hat. And his father will speak English. And his father will show up one day to help with the fight, and that's when somebody gets stabbed with a magic wand.